Hi, Shelly. How are you?
Hi, Julia. I'm doing great.
So good to see you today. Thanks for taking a few minutes.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. I'm Shelly Murdock. I'm the owner of Exotic Workouts Pole Fitness Studios. I have 3 locations in South Florida. We help women have fun, be sexy, and get fit. We also just launched an app called Fit to Flaunt, and you can download it right from the App Store. This is definitely making more money than my in-person business. The business is only 3 months old, and already we've reached 108,000 in revenue. One of the biggest takeaways for me from Million Dollar Women Masterclass was figuring out how to make my business scalable. Doing the workshops that Julia set in place for us really helped me to start thinking outside of the box because I was working hard and not smart. When I found Million Dollar Women Masterclass, I felt like Julia was reading my mind because I was literally up at night scrolling on Facebook and there comes this ad and I'm like, wow. And she just seemed so genuine and passionate about helping women and their businesses. I guess it was her warmth that really made me click on the ad. And I still remember the first call I had with Julia, and she was just so motivational. I'm like, I owe it to myself, honestly, to invest in my business and myself if I want to see the changes that I know that my business can have to be great. For me, making the leap and deciding to join the Million Dollar Masterclass wasn't that difficult, solely because I live by the quote that greatness is never found in your comfort zone. So I knew I was nervous. I've never taken a business course before. I'm like, well, I know what I'm doing. Will it be like dummy proof per se? Will it work? You know, I had so many apprehensions, but if you want to do something different, if you want to see something different in your business, honestly, you have to do something different. It's impossible for you to continue doing the same thing over and over and over that you know is not working and think that you're going to have significant change. Life before Million Dollar Women was restful, and I'm sure a lot of other female entrepreneurs can relate to that, knowing that maybe you want funding to scale your business, but you don't even know where to start. Everything just seems so overwhelming and impossible. And I was staying up late night because I was doing everything. I was working in the business so much that it was difficult for me to find time to work on the business. The first thing I did was hire an assistant to handle all of the parties, all of the scheduling issues, all the customer service. And I did have to train her. And I was like, wow, Julia was right. Like, other people can do this. It's working. Moments that really stood out to me in the Million Dollar Women course was having the accountability partner. Sometimes the intention is there, but we just need a little nudge, you know? A nice text message. Hey girl, did you finish your worksheet for this section? You know, we have our mastermind meetup. Especially love the Facebook group because I can go on there if I'm feeling like a little discouraged, just seeing other women, you know, hey, I reached this milestone in my business. Hey, I just got this meeting with this investor. Hey, I just secured this funding. So it's really cool. I really love being part of this community. Before I met Million Dollar Women, honestly, I had no one. I'm the first entrepreneur in my family. If you don't have someone that you can call who is also building a successful startup or running a successful business, it's really hard. You don't know where to turn to. The idea of raising capital before Million Dollar Women, honestly, it seemed foreign. I'm like, why would anybody want to invest in my business? But now that I have my new startup and it is growing pretty quickly, raising capital is something that I am thinking about. But before Million Dollar Women, I wasn't even thinking about it. If you're thinking about joining Million Dollar Women, I just want to be the first to say that I get how scary it can be because that was me. I had never invested in a business course before. And I had a lot of self-limiting beliefs. I didn't even think, was I smart enough to do the business course? Would it be beneficial for me? It's a significant investment. I spoke with Julia about my apprehensions. She mentioned that they even had scholarships to help women. So that alone shows how passionate and committed she is to helping us. If it wasn't for that Facebook ad that popped up on my screen while I was scrolling, watching TV late night, I would not be where I am today. And I can say that with 100% certainty.